All right, today's factoring is more difficult because the leading coefficient is not a 1. All right, the leading coefficient is not a 1. And what do I mean by that? I mean this right here. This right here. These first three that I just highlighted are considered medium. This one is considered hard. Number 25 is considered hard. 37 is considered hard. 43, 46, 49, those are considered hard. The reason they're considered hard, you got to listen, is because there are multiple possibilities. The first term could be x and 6x, or it could be 2x and 3x. Now, why is 43 annoying? Because it could be 1x and 12x, 2x and 6x, or 3x and 4x. And you'll know right what I mean here in a few minutes. All right? Now, again, going back up to number 1, really concentrate on what I'm saying. Now, number 1 is kind of easy because there's only a few options. All right? But every single time, your job is to put down 2 sets of parentheses. Now, this one's a medium problem because there's only one possibility for 2x squared. What's the only possibility for 2x squared? Yep. Yep, 2x and x, though. Now, what's the only possibility for 1? 1 and 1. So it has to be a 1. Now, listen, the only way you're going to be good at this is if you learn the smiley face. How much is this right here? 1x. How much is this guy right here? 1x plus 2x is what? 3x. So both of them have to be what? Both of them have to be positive. Okay? Now I'm going to show you why number 4 kids hate. All right? Because there is no method of here's the algorithm, here's how you solve. It's a guess and check kind of thing. All right? So just look up here on the board because I want you to watch me. And eventually you'll just be able to see the numbers go here and here. All right, those of you guys who are good with numbers, it'll be easy. Those of you guys who struggle with numbers, this is super annoying. That's why it's very, very helpful. All right, if you're struggling with numbers, to be good at this, because it's getting you to think about possibilities of multiplying and addition. All right, so let me explain to you what I mean. And I'm going to go through and do it wrong first so you can see. 3x squared, the only possibility for 3x squared is 3x and x. So that has to be correct. Now 4, we can either choose 1 and 4, or we can choose 2 and 2. So again, eyes up, look up. So what I'm doing, you don't have to write anything. It's more important to concentrate. I want a 2 and a 2. Now, smiley face, how much is that? 2x. And how much is this? 5x. How much is that? 6x. Don't forget you're multiplying. So 2x and 6x. Is that possible to make 1 with 2 and 6? No. It's not possible. It's not possible. So 2 and 2 are incorrect. So instead of choosing 2 and 2, I now have to choose what? 4 and 1. I'm going to put it in the wrong spot again. Just so you can see. I'm going to put a 4 here and a 1 here. How much is that? 12. How much is this? 1. Is it possible to make 1 with 12 and 1? No. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the 4 and the 1. The 4 goes here and the 1 goes here. Now what am I looking at? 4x and can make negative 1x if the 4 is negative and the 1 is positive. Now again, this super, super, super important. All right? Yes?
So now it actually matters.
That's exactly correct. That's why it's harder, because the order matters. Okay? Now I'm going to take a look at number 7. Here we go. All right, kind of follow me. Now, what are the factors of 7n squared? 1 and 7. That's the only possibility. So that has to be correct. 7n and n. Now I need 9, so I'm going to put it in the wrong spot just to show you. If I put the 2 here, what's that? And then if I put the 1 here, that's what? 14 and 1 don't make 9. Everybody agree? So you can do that kind of quick if you get in a good pattern going. So then here, how do I know the 2 goes here and the 1 goes here? Because 2 and 7 makes 9 if they're both what? If they're both positive. All right, now why is the next one super annoying? That's exactly right. And just imagine if that was like 36. How crazy would 36 be, right? Because then you have a whole bunch of possibilities. All right, that's why kids don't like this. But if you listen to me now, I can help you save some time. Always start with the middle factors. What are the middle factors of 6? Is it 2 and 3 or 1 and 6? 2 and 3 are the middle factors. Generally, the middle factors are the ones that are going to factor for you. All right, so I want you to put 2x and 3x. All right, now what are the middle factors of 10? Okay, now I need everybody to look up here on the board because I'm going to cut out half of it for you. Look up here. 2, you got to hear me, 2 cannot go here because there would have a common factor with this 2. You can't have common factors. Does everybody hear me? So if you listen to what I just said, you're going to save yourself a bunch of time. Is everybody with me? So 2 can't go there. So 2 I have to put where? On this side. And then 5 goes what? On this side. Is everybody with me? Now let's see if this works. How much is this? And how much is this? Does that work? Oh, that's annoying. Do we agree? All right. So now that does not work. So I'm going to erase. I can do now, instead of 5 and 2, I can do what? 10 and 1. All right. Can 10 go with the 2? No. 10 cannot go with the 2. So I have to put a 10 here and a 1 here. Does that work? Does that work? No, because it's 3 and what? 20. That does not work, right? So everybody see how annoying this is? All right. So now instead of doing 2x and 3x, I have to do what? 6x and x. And now 2 and 5. Where does the 2 have to go? On the left or the right side?
Right.
Has to go on the right side. So we put a 2 over here and a 5 over here. Now what do I see now? How much is that? 12, and this is what? 5. Can 12 and 5 make 7? Can it make negative 7? If the 12 is what? So the negative goes here, and the 5 I want to be what? That's why it goes here. Everybody with me? You're not going to get better until you finish what? All 60. So bear with me. All right? It's a struggle at first. Struggle at first. All right? But when you get down to 60, you'll be pretty good at it. All right? You'll be pretty good. All right? So let's continue on. All right. Now, this one's a medium problem because 5x squared only has what? One option. Thank you. So how do I break down 5x squared? That's right. 5x and x. The only factors of 3. Now, where do I want to put the 3? Now you're just trying to visualize. Would 3 go on the right or on the left? If I put it on the right, you should mentally look at that and say, that's what? So that's too much. Do you see what I'm saying? So then we got to put 3 over here. And we're going to try a 1 over here. Now, how much is this? How much is this? And I want it to be positive 2. So that means I want the 5 to be what? Positive. And the 3 to be what? Negative. All right, let me give you 30 seconds. I want everybody to try 16 on your own. See if you can get 16 on your own. Bless you. You got it? Let's see. Let's hear. What'd you get? 5, 3, mix it. Yes, nice. Very good. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's just annoying. All right? And eventually you'll start seeing things better where you won't have to be guessing and checking as much. All right?
What do you do with the 5?
5 times 1 is that 5. Right? 3x times x is that 3x squared. And the middle term is a result of those smiley faces. All right, let's get 19. Give you a second on 19. See what you can do. I'll have somebody else do it. Max.
5x minus 2, and x minus 4.
Let's check you. How much is that?
Negative 2x.
How much is that?
Negative 20x.
Which gives me?
Negative 22x.
Very, very good. Very good. Like I said, those of you guys who are good with numbers, it's kind of a little bit easier. Those of you guys who struggle with numbers a little bit, it's a little bit harder. All right? Let's go ahead. 22. Let me give you another couple minutes and I'll ask somebody else to tell me what they got. Jake, what are you thinking?
I got 3x plus 4, x minus 2.
Beautiful so far. All right, let's double check. 4 minus 6, negative 2. Very nice, very nice. Now again, now's your time. You got to speak up, please. What you looking for? Is there an iPad in the desk? Is there an iPad right under here? Emily.
Thank you.
Whose is that?
I'm not sure. Some girl.
Yeah, I think that goes up there. Look and see. Thank you. Okay, number 25. I think we're doing pretty good. All right, everybody try 25. Now 25 is harder, but remember what I said, I want the middle factors first. So in 4y squared, I would break down to what? 2 and 2. I'm not saying that's right. Does 2 and 2 work?
No.
No, 2 and 2 didn't work.
Wait, did you do
That's right. That's what you have to do. 4y and 1y. Jess? You got it? Tell me.
So you, let's see, 4x minus 1 plus 3.
Let's see how you're doing. Look up now. Always you can check. How much is this? And how much is this? Which would make positive 11. We want it to be what? So what do I have to do to signs?
So
Just change the signs. That's it. Very easy. So plus and minus. That's why I tell kids it's easy to get 100. All right, just check your work. That wasn't that hard. All right, I'm going to let someone else do 28. All right, keep going. Feeling pretty good about it. All right, Allison, I'm going to let you talk to me about this one, okay? How am I starting out? Good job, kiddo. And where do you want to put the 5? On the left or the right? Okay, let's put it right here. And the 2 would go here. How much is that? How much is this? Is that possible to make 19? No. So instead of doing 5 there, we're going to do what? That's correct. Now how much do I have? And what is that? If they're both. Look how easy. Come on. All right, Kate. You're up for 31. Let me hear how you're doing it. Very good job. Where do you want? Oh, you want 1 on the left? So how much is this? So I want it to be positive 5. So what do I have to make? Exactly. Now, some of you might think that you can have 3 on the left and 1 on the right. The problem with that, if I do that, please listen. Everybody needs to listen. If I do that, you're going to see why that's a mistake. If I put a 3 here and a 1 here, they both have to be what? Positive. And if they're both positive, that would make a what here? Positive 3. Right? That's considered a very hard one because there's 2 possibilities, but there's only 1 correct answer. What? So it was plus 3 minus 1. All right, 34.
So parentheses, 2x and x.
Mm-hmm.
2 and 11. Oh no, that's
Leave them alone. I'm looking.
7.
Where does the 7 go?
On the left.
How much is that?
7x and 6x. And so then the 7 would have to be negative and 3 would be positive.
Yes, very, very good. All right, pretty happy with that. All right, Emily, you want to try 37?
Sure.
All right. Tell me, kiddo.
2x and 3x,
Yes, ma'am. So far, so good.
and then 3 and 5.
How much is this?
And then times 2.
Yay. Good job, guys. Good job. I think we're doing good. Vivian, did you do one? All right, you do 40.
So we start with 2x
Mm-hmm.
and 6 and 2.
Try the middle. Now, this is a good one. Look up. Everybody look up. She said 6 and 2. There's nowhere for 6 and 2 to go. Because if I put 6 here, there's a common factor. And I can't put 2 there either. So it's definitely not 6 and 2. So now we're going to have to try what? Instead of 6 and 2, 4 and? Let's do 4 and 3. Where would 4 have to go? Yeah, 4 has to go on the right. 3 has to go on the left. So is that right?
So 3 negative 4.
That would make 8 positive and 3 negative. Don't be sorry. So it'd be what? Positive 3 and negative 4. Colin, how are you doing?
Good.
All right, so I'm going to let you try 43. Okay, how do I want to break down 12y squared?
4 and 3.
Yes, sir. Then the only factors of 1 are what?
1.
That's correct. Smiley face.
So that would be 3y and 4y. So really,
And I want it to be negative 7y, right?
so 4y would be negative and 3y would be positive.
Wait a minute now. 3y and 4y.
Oh, they're both negative.
They're both negative. Thank you very much. They're both negative. Ben, you're up. Tell me about 46, buddy.
Do 6x and 2.
Do me a favor. Do the very most middle ones first.
4x.
Yeah, I just think that's a better start. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying from experience, that's generally the better way to start. And now, where do you want 5 to go?
I'll put 5 with this.
Okay. And look at that. How much is this?
That's 15x
And
4.
we want 19, right?
Yes.
So they're both what?
Positive.
Yes, sir. Very good. Feeling all right? Alex, did you do one? All right, let me let you do 49, buddy. What are you thinking? Yep, 5x and 3x. Okay. Now, where does the 3 have to go? Has to go on the left. Very good. Now, if you learn that, look how much easier it is now. All right. So all together we have. So they both. That's it, man. Very nice. Right. Now, because 3 would be a common factor with 3. You with me? You can't put something that has a common factor in the same parentheses. All right? Or you've done something wrong. Okay? So I'm pretty happy with you guys in that. Pretty happy. All right, now, listen, let's just do this. Like I said, I'm not sure when the Pirates are coming or whatever, but let's finish 52, 55, 58. All right. And then, listen, I don't really care, but I figure if we get halfway, then we just have to do the half on Monday or Tuesday. Is everybody good with that? All right. So if you don't get it done halfway, you're going to have a lot more homework on Tuesday night. And listen, those of you guys who want to make an A, if you have time, if you get in the hang of it, you got nothing else to do. I mean, I know that's kind of a silly thing for me to say, but this is what you have to be good at. All right, you have to be good at this. So if you continue on and get, 2/3 of it done, that's good too. All right, practice is the key to this. The more you do, you'll start to see the patterns of where the numbers go. You don't have to guess and check as much. Is everybody hearing me? All right. So again, let's have a goal of to get up to like 26. So have a goal to get up to like 26. All right. And what I'll do in my other algebra class is I'll do the middle column, and then I'll do the third column. All right. So most of it should be done. So everybody with me on this? All right. Please practice. Please practice. All right. If you get stuck on one, just let me know. All right. But you can always double check. The little smiley face help out tremendously. Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
With which one?
52.
All right. So let's look at 52. This is a good one. All right. So 22, I would break down to probably what? 2x and 11x, right? And then with 10, I would probably do 2 and 5, knowing that the 2 would have to go where?
11.
With the 11. Yes, right. So what's this now?
That would be 55.
And what would this be?
4.
So how do I make 51?
We are going to subtract
Right.
4.
So the 5 would be,
Positive.
and the 2 would be?
Negative.
Yeah, that wasn't that hard, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
okay.
tried splitting in the middle with 11 and 11.
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
No. All right. Everybody okay? All right. Like I said, guys, let's just continue on. Let's just go ahead and get 55 and 58 since they're not here yet. And then you guys, I'll do the second column, and then I'll do the third column, and you guys try to get probably one column done. All right? If you can. All right? Because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on Monday or on Tuesday. All right, so here we go. The middle factors for 8x squared would be what? Uh-oh. Now look right here. I want everybody to recognize this. See how big 65 is?
Mhm.
What's 8 times 8? Do you see how close I am to 65? So, in my opinion, instead of trying 4 and 2 right off the bat, I recognize that because the middle term is big, look what's going to happen. You put 8x and x, right? And now 8 and 1. Does everybody see what I just did? So just by observation, I knew it wasn't going to be 4 and 2. It had to be 8 times 8. Because I need a big number. Does everybody see what I did there?
Yeah.
All right, and so both of them have to be what?
Positive.
Both of them have to be positive. All right, last one for today. All right. Middle factors for 18. Let's try 6 and 3. Now, is it possible for it to be 2 and 2? No, because I wouldn't have any place to put it, right? So I have to do what? Where does the 4 go? 4 goes to the right. 1 goes to the left. Smiley face. How much? And makes, if they are both negative. All right, guys, I'm actually pretty happy with that. All right, everybody got a chance to do one. All right, so again, my advice is try to get, instead of to 26, try to get one column done. But again, 26 minimum. All right, 26 minimum. All right. And as they go down the page, they get what? Harder. All right. They get harder. All right. That was a really good job. Hopefully you're understanding. All right, which leads me to pretty good timing because I think the pirate guys are coming to invade.